Welcome to Heroes 2, the Making of a Game. I am Alyssa Truman, and today we are going to be talking about what it takes to have music to go behind the scenes of your game. Welcome. We are so glad to have Clayton here with us today. Clayton, you are the arranger and the composer of the Heroes music. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So, to start out, for all of us newbies out there, what is the difference between arranging and composing?
Well, composing is when you come up with a music idea. Okay, so being like a solo, a choir piece, or an orchestra piece, you come up with the idea, the melody, the harmony. And arranging is when you make this in a format that you want it to be executed. Like if it's for a choir, you will arrange it for a choir, four parts, tenor, alto. And if it's for orchestra, then you're going to arrange for an orchestra with all the different instruments and so on and so forth.
Okay, so when you approached the creation of the music for Heroes, what inspired you?
Well, the whole saga, the whole story. If you hear the main theme or the one that has lyrics on it, you will see it starts with a phrase that says, "There's a battle going on." So the whole saga, the whole battle between evil and good, and the whole thing is what gave me the inspiration for the main theme, and everything evolved from there.
So I actually have to say my favorite line, I actually just pulled it up here, is I loved how you wrote that through the ages, heroes fought this fight, defeating darkness with the greater light. Today is time for us to rise and shine, to be heroes in the world with our lives. And I love that because it like totally points to all those biblical heroes, as well as heroes throughout all of Earth's history who have been willing to stand up, who have leaned on Christ during that time. And then it's called all of us to do the same thing. That's like literally my favorite part of that whole entire song. And I think everyone needs to hear that. So just want to throw it out there for all of you who are watching. Make sure you are following this channel because we will have the Heroes lyric video going up. And you will definitely want to be able to share that, listen to it yourself. Also, if you go to our website, we will have the music down links so that you can know where you can go to be able to listen to them on Spotify or iTunes, wherever it may be. Anyways, that's a little side promotion, but I don't want anyone to miss out on hearing these beautiful words. So, Clayton, I will have to say that I love this music. So, the first time I heard it, I opened the app and I didn't actually know there was music. Okay. So all of a sudden I turned the volume up and I was like, this is beautiful. And I actually just left the app sitting there open while I worked. Um, and then somebody sent it to me through WhatsApp and I started walking to it. So I just want you to, it's very, very inspirational. But let's talk about that. How do you decide? Because the hero's anthem, as we're going to call it, the one that
Yeah.
has the lyrics, and we've gone through and got an orchestration for it, that we have at the beginning. But then you actually didn't just create that, you created other music for the game. So let's talk about the music that happens while people are playing the game, the music that makes me freaked
Sure.
out every time I hear it. So how do you decide how those two sound like they connect with each other and how they correlate? What is your inspiration for those?
Of course, there is a strong relationship between the game music and the what you're calling the anthem. Um, but we gotta keep in mind that when you write for a game, it's a lot more about the mood than anything else. Where what I was trying to create there was a mood in which it would, as you said, freak out. But that's not exactly the intention. But it's to keep you engaged, keep you motivated, and at the same time, uh, keep you focused on the game, because the music is not, it's not supposed to be like a something in the something that will draw too much attention. It's supposed to create tension, not attention. Does that make
I
sense?
like that. I like that a lot. You
Mhm.
actually did a great job with that too. It's like perfectly balanced. I like listening to the music. It definitely makes me get very into the questions.
Uh-huh.
It's not like one of those kind of things that like you want to turn it off. Like I don't know how many of you all played games and you're just like, oh, can we turn this music off already? I don't
Uh-huh.
feel that way when I listen to it. It actually motivates me and it kind of inspires me to like try to beat my time. So you did a fantastic job with that.
Mhm.
So we have that song, we have, this music, but that's not the only music or notes that you have played in this. So you got to also help define these little random noises. So like when effects are played or when I get the wrong answer, which sometimes happens. But when someone gets the wrong answer, you get to help us kind of go on that journey through music, through how it feels. So explain how you actually develop like that kind of stuff because there is like a little bit of a fun aspect to that, I would imagine.
Yeah. So um, when you think about sounds on a game, just these little things, these dings, they are somewhat defining for whatever you're playing. You know, everybody can remember when little Mario hits the little square and the mushroom grows, and there's that's a specific sound. Everybody can remember that. So on trying to come up with an idea, uh, I try to go for something unique, which is hard because there are like millions and millions of games around. So coming up with something exclusive, I don't even know if I did because of course I don't I'm not a gamer. So so I might have hit it, I might have not. I don't know.
Well, I will say I have not heard those games on any other things. Not that I'm a huge gamer, but I have three children who are. So I'm going to say that those are unique to you and to Heroes. So the last thing I guess I would like to kind of like go back to the main anthem, the main song that we do. As you went through this, I believe you actually took it through kind of like a pre-production stage where you went through and had it like done with guitars and all that kind of stuff. Can you explain that process a little bit for the
Sure.
watchers?
Well, everything started with prayer. I cannot take credit for anything. Okay, everything started with prayer. I knew this was a big project. I knew this was a huge responsibility. So I would never have achieved anything without inspiration from above. So, and then of course, I don't remember if in the beginning I was approached to create the music or if I approached Sam, which is the creator of the whole project, and offered him a song. I really don't remember how it started. But anyway, um, I wrote something, and then I show it to him, and he thought it was really nice. And then, of course, I created a mock-up on my workstation here, and from there we recorded rhythm tracks in Nashville, and then a choir also in Nashville, and then we recorded orchestra in Prague. And the project just exploded, it grew, and it became this huge project. And I feel privileged. It's like a gift to be able to have all these resources available because not often you can work with such talented people, and having somebody like our executive producer Williams Costa, which allowed for it to uh, grow and then become what became at the end.
Yeah, we want to encourage you definitely keep again following this channel because we do have an interview with Williams Costa Jr. and Laura Morena, who is the person who has sang the song. She's recorded it both in English and Portuguese. So not only will you be able to get the lyric videos here, you'll also be able to get the interview with the executive producer and the main singer. So we're excited about that. So Clayton, one last thing. There are
Sure.
so many young people and older people like me who have incredible talents. We have gifts, but we don't necessarily know how to use them. So obviously, you have a gift of being able to use your computers and keyboards, all that, to be able to put this out. I'm guessing there's somebody out there who is watching this who may have some of those talents or may be interested in this kind of a field. What is some advice that you would give to them on how to use their talents to the glory of God?
Well, the first thing I can say is pray, because not always your dreams and passion and what you think is your best gift is what God wants you to use. So first of all, you gotta leave it up to Him. So pray and ask for guidance. And second, uh, if you understand and notice you have a gift, and you will see it, you will understand that, because people will tell you, oh, you have such a nice gift, and we like, well, develop it, study, practice, make it better, and put yourself in God's hands, because He will do it for you.
Excellent. I love that. And I think we all have different talents and gifts, just like the heroes that we get to learn about in the game. And we want to be able to use all of them to the glory of God, just like they did. So we just want to thank you for joining us. Again, take a moment and just follow the channel where you are watching this so that you will see all the news and the latest releases from Heroes 2, the ultimate Bible trivia game.